In this video, I'm sharing 3 forever stocks. The kind you buy once and never want to sell. And hey, if you stick around till the end, I'll show you which one I personally own and how much it's grown so far. These companies have real pricing power and a moat you could float a boat in. These are not hype stocks, they are not meme rockets or one-hit wonders. They are steady growers, quietly compounding, while rest of the market chases shiny things. Because in the end, there are only two types of investors. The ones who buy great companies and let time do the work, and the ones who look back one day thinking, man, I wish I bought that. Or worse, why didn't I just hold it? Let's jump into the first pick. First up, Amazon. Sure, it's where you buy batteries at midnight, but behind the scenes, Amazon is a whole different beast. Everyone sees the retail side, the boxes, the storefront, but the real money? That's AWS, Amazon Web Services. It powers Netflix, Airbnb, even parts of the US government. Today, AWS controls about a third of the global cloud market. And it's not just dominant, it's insanely profitable. High margins, long term contracts, the kind of cash flow you can count on. Then there's Prime, 200 million members and counting. Fast shipping, streaming, groceries, music, Alexa. The more you use it, the harder it is to leave. And Amazon's real superpower? Infrastructure. Warehouses, trucks, planes, data centers. They've built the rails and now they own the traffic. Amazon doesn't make noise, it just executes at scale and without slowing down. That's why it's not just a buy, it's a hold forever kind of stock. Alright, next up, Microsoft. Not exciting, not flashy, but absolutely essential. This is the company that quietly runs the world. Office, Outlook, Teams, Azure. Once a business plugs into Microsoft, they rarely ever leave. It's like switching from iPhone to Android. You could, but you probably won't. Over 70% of Microsoft's revenue is recurring. That's money on autopilot from Fortune 500s to small startups. And here's something wild. In the last 12 months, Microsoft generated over 80 billion in free cash flow. That's more than Netflix's entire revenue. And they're not done. Azure is powering the cloud. Copilot is bringing AI straight into Word and Excel. And they just keep reinvesting in growth without chasing headlines. For long term investors, Microsoft checks every box: a wide moat, sticky customers, serious cash flow, and a track record of getting stronger over time. It's not the loudest stock in your portfolio, but it might be the one carrying the most weight. And rounding out the list, Visa. Not a retailer, not a tech platform. Visa is the rails, the infrastructure behind trillions of dollars in global payments. Every time you swipe, tap, or click to buy something, there's a good chance Visa gets a cut. Not just in the US, but in over 200 countries. And here's the secret sauce: Visa doesn't lend money, banks do. Visa just takes a slice with almost no risk on the actual loan. That's why its margins are sky high. That's why its moat is enormous. And that's why Visa has quietly compounded for decades without the drama. Even better, the world is still going digital. Cash is dying, e commerce is booming, and Visa is riding that wave one tap at a time. No hype, no headlines, just a global toll booth. On the road, every dollar travels. So, Amazon, Microsoft, and Visa, three companies built to quietly compound while most people chase the next big thing. Sure, you could YOLO into AI powered meme coins, But could you sleep at night? Debatable. Alright, so here's what I personally own out of the three. I've got both Microsoft and Amazon in my portfolio, spread across multiple accounts. In fact, Amazon sits in 5 of them right now with a total value of about $3,800. And I'm up around 35% so far. Microsoft, I'm a little heavier there, just over $5,200, invested across 4 accounts. Right now, I'm down about 5% overall, but honestly, I'm not worried one bit. This isn't the money I need anytime soon. I'm just gonna let it sit and let Microsoft's employees do the work. They are the ones building, shipping, growing Azure, launching AI, and I get to own a slice of that. Oh, and Visa, it's not in my portfolio yet, but it's on my watch list, just waiting for the right moment. If you want even more great companies, I've got a video on my top 11 stocks to buy in 2025. I'll link it right here. This is Tactical Value Investor, and I'll see you in the next one.